Hi everyone! Today I will be building a one-star hotel and I will be doing it right here in Potter's Play, and I'm recording it as I build. I have been watching some videos about people going into one-star hotels and testing them out, and for that reason I want to build a one-star hotel. I'm not even going to put effort into creating the sim. I'm going to change his name though. Aaron Floyd. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. And what are we gonna give him? I mean, he's gonna be the owner. He probably wants not a perfectly pristine. He's all about the city life. Let's do that, and then we randomize the rest of his traits. Okay, let's go. Starting out, I already have an idea of the kind of way that I want to build this. I want it to be kind of this shape, and I'm not gonna build a huge hotel because it's meant to be one star. Is this already too big? I feel like it is already too big. Okay, great. So this is what it's gonna look like. We're gonna give it high walls. Now I'm just going to copy this and put it here, and then I'm also going to copy this and put it at the top. So it's going to be these two sides of the hotel, and this is going to be like the lobby area. So I've looked at some pictures of kind of what to expect when you go to a one-star hotel, and you know, it's not always good, but it is mostly, for the most part, I think one-star hotels are cheap options. So because of that, it won't have all the really good bells and whistles that you would see on like another type of property. So I want to go for maybe like masonry, but I want it to look a little bit worn and gross. Ooh, we're definitely going to put this on the inside. Definitely. So I'm just going to place this wall somewhere. I always do that when I like see something that inspires me. I immediately place it somewhere. This is quite nice. Just like very worn, gross, but still a neutral color, because that's kind of what the exterior of a hotel would probably look like. I'm not going to add any roofing elements because I think most hotels just kind of have a flat roof. They don't have like a built-up roof. Okay, then we're going to quickly start with putting in the door. Like a really gross color. Okay, then for the windows all around, I kind of feel like it would be something a bit older, like maybe this. This is just kind of like their attempt to make this look a little bit better. I kind of also want to put those, you know, those window coverings. What do you call them even? Almost like an awning? Yes, exactly like this. This kind of looks cute. No, I don't want it to look cute. I want it to look gross. This already looks so creepy. So what it does need to have in the bottom is it needs to have a lobby. So I'm gonna put these counters in, and I think the lobby space has to be like this huge area, and then here at the back there might be like a counter. I'm thinking like old hotel vibe. Okay, this is old hotel vibe. Very much old hotel. So on this side we're gonna have the lobby, like chill area, if I could put it that way, and then on that side we're gonna have the kitchen, or like the buffet area. Like random bits and bobs scattered all over that just, I still want the place to have personality, but I want it to be like yucky, a yucky personality. Okay, now on this side we're going to do the breakfast buffet, so I'm going to put counters all along here. Okay, maybe we could potentially extend the tile this way and then do an end piece here. We do need people to sit around, so I'm gonna just place a few of those things, like very simple tables. People are eating breakfast on the side, or like during the buffet, and then on that side people are just lounging about. Okay, and then we need to find like food items and plates. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find plates, because I know I have them. I'm quite happy with that. That's just like a little buffet situation. Doing linoleum floors. Well used linoleum floors. Okay, now if you go upstairs, the idea is to have a crusty hallway. And then the flooring, we're going to do the same. Well-used linoleum. The only exception is I feel like we should have a carpet. Ooh, this is the heavy traffic carpet, and this is what you would have in the hallways. And I'm going to use this little light to add more light here. It feels like the back rooms. Create as a table. I'm enjoying this way too much. Create table, and then in this little corner I want like the room divider. Little room divider over here. That's basically just gonna separate the bedroom from the bathroom, and I'll have to play test this to see if it actually works, but I don't know if I'm going to fit anything into the other rooms. Let's have the squat toilet. Why am I not able to put it against that wall? There we go. The squat toilet, and then we'll put in a shower, like this gross brown one right there. That's what you get. That's what you get. Okay, guys, I've had way too much fun. This is the 1-star hotel. Let's just take a quick tour of it once more. Okay, this is the outside. Very run down, but also you can see how this could have been a beautiful hotel if it was well taken care of. Then when you go through this front door, this is what you see. This is the lobby area. You can check in here, and then you have your breakfast area. It is actually kind of cute. You know, kind of cute. They're trying their best to run this place, but they don't have all the resources they need. They're using these really old things, and people are leaving their stuff out. You've got seating on this side. Perfect. Upstairs, final product. Oh, stairs don't even have railings. Okay, let's do these. Ta-da! Okay, you go up the stairs, and then this is where you arrive, you know, like immediately when you go up the stairs, this is what you see. Just this pile of trash here. Let's say you have the first room, you go into your room, and this is your room. This is your room. Oh, I haven't even moved that. This is your room. You have just a bed, a shower, and a toilet. There's nothing more. Next door, exactly the same thing. Next door, if you paid for the private suite, then maybe you get your chair, you get a side table. This is fancy right here. You get a divider with a green toilet, a proper toilet. You don't have to squat to get to the toilet. Then across the way, I forgot to put this chair, but it's the same vibe. You get the divider, you get the toilet. Here you even have a rug. How nice is that? Right next door you have this toilet, but it's got like whatever these prints are. Gross. And then next door you've got stains on the floor. So, and also in the hallway you have this mattress that's been disassembled and it's just laying there, and then at the end or in the corner you just have this storage rack that just has everything on it, and it has no purpose of being there. And then on the outside, from your window, when you look outside to see the view, look at that. This is your view, people. This is the view you have. This is your view. Wow, gorgeous. Even from this suite, this is your view. Ta-da! That's what your view is. So beautiful. It is in a beautiful area. It's right by this pretty stream, so but it is a very rundown, ugly hotel, and I have had so much fun building this. So thank you for watching. Okay, bye!